Hello, hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. I am absolutely drained. Literally, I don't know uh, what I'm going to do tonight. What is it? Quarter to nine. Quarter to nine, Friday night. I am absolutely knackered. I'm filthy. Um, and I have had a right old day of it. With the TT. So let's start from the beginning. Dad's had the smart car for the past couple of days. He's fitted a couple of new springs on the smart car and a couple of bottom ball joints and track rod end joints. Smart car going well. He brought it round this morning. He said, "Has there always been this this rattle on the front?" I'm like, "No." So that was the first issue this morning. Dad brought the smart car back, and it was broken. We realized what it was. The wheel arch liner, the new springs were a little bit wider, and it was rubbing. It was rubbing when we went over bumps. So that was an easy fix. We just jacked it up and we just sliced a little bit of wheel arch liner out. And then Dad came round to look at the misfiring TT, uh, and this is why I'm so drained. This horrible TT, this Audi TT that I'm regretting buying. There's a reason that it was so cheap, clearly. Um, but the show must go on, and it's in bits, and it owes me money, and I like it, and so it deserves to be fixed. So Dad came round with a view of looking at the misfiring. If you haven't seen the video, there was like 7 or 8 codes that popped up the other day, and it was shuddering a little bit. And I was like, "Oh, here we go. Of course, something has started to break." Um, so Dad came round, and we turned the car on, and it immediately had this most horrible noise. Most horrible noise in the world. Dad was like, "Turn it off, turn it off." And you'll see in the video that's coming up in the next few days, Dad's reaction. I've never seen him react like that with a car. I've always seen him be a bit like, "Okay, fine, turn it off." I have never seen him panic and go, "Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off." Anyway, we started the car up again, and it was fine. There was no misfire. We looked at one of the coil packs, and there was a crack in the coil pack. And we thought, okay, that's going to be the issue. I was expecting some sort of turbo leak, some sort of air leak in a few of the hoses, because it is well known and well documented that a few of these Audi TTs um, get leaks in the hoses. Anyway, it's been one of those days. So we got the car back to Dad's, chucking it down with rain, got it into his workshop. Um, it wasn't misfiring. Dad took it for a spin. He said, "Yeah, there's a bit of lag. Yeah, there's a bit of turbo whine. Let's have a look." And so we've had a day where we've been taking parts off the car, and the PCV, the vacuum system, totally knackered. PCV valve knackered. Um, Hoses split. Literally, someone has bodged up with tape. Um, Silicon everywhere, and so we have gone from there might be a coil pack issue to split PCV pipework. Ordered some of that, managed to order all of that using the Audi part numbers. I've got some replacement parts which are silicon, and I've got some actual Audi, genuine Audi parts on the way. Um, they came to about 60 quid, all of those, fine. And then Dad was like, "Right, I'm going to check the turbo intake pipe now." And there was a hole in it at the bottom about that big, which is not great. So we needed a new turbo intake pipe. 90 quid for one of those. And I have not ordered a genuine Audi one. They're like 200 quid new, which is ridiculous. And people were selling genuine OEM second hand turbo intake pipes for like 50, 60 quid. But the issue you've got is they're the same age. Hi, Bad Books. Good evening to you. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Hope you're well. I'm moaning about the TT. I'm drained. I'm knackered. Anyone want a TT? And then Dad, this is the worst bit. This is the bit that has disheartened me a little bit. Dad has given the turbo spindle a bit of a rattle and a shake, and it's quite loose. Um, and there is a bit of play in the turbo. The turbo isn't broken, but it's had a hard life. I don't know if I can put pictures in this chat. I don't think you can. You don't have access to this feature. What's that? Yeah, no. So I can't add um, photos, but they're on the Twitter. So the turbo, yeah, we shall see. But at the moment, it's looking a bit rattly. We're going to get the intake pipe on. We're going to get the PCV valves fitted, the PCV hoses fixed. I'm going to get my hands clean. Been wiping them all over Mrs. John Cooten's kitchen this afternoon. And go from there. Am I regretting buying the TT? No. I can't say that actually. Yeah, I am. Yeah. What's it cost me today? 150 quid. So we shall see. Then there's plenty more. The good news is the spark plugs are fine. And hopefully, fingers crossed, Dad and I have diagnosed all the air leaks, all the issues under the bonnet, and it will hopefully go back together. We're waiting now. It's going to take 2 or 3 days. What day are we now? Friday. So I doubt parts will arrive tomorrow. But if they do, we won't get all of them. So I'm expecting Tuesday, Wednesday for all the parts to have arrived. Fingers crossed. And then we can go from there. Bad Books are saying cars are money pits. They are money pits. You're right. And I knew that I was getting into a bit of a money pit with a 20-odd-year-old Audi TT that's done 140,000 miles. Probably I let my heart rule my head on this one a little bit. I saw it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was purple. And there's no way, is there, when you're going to look at a car that is 30-odd years old, 20-odd years old, you're not going to be able to see, excuse me, shattered. You're not going to be able to see all the split hoses, are you, at the bottom of the turbo, unless you take a big mirror on a stick. And I didn't take a mirror on a stick. So we're in the process of fixing it, and the videos are coming to the channel. If anything, it's making content, right? This is my come down after the high of the Festival of the Unexceptional 2023. What's everyone else been up to? How's your Friday been? Got much planned for the weekend? I've got a few videos coming over on this weekend, by the way. Thanks to everyone that's online. If you are online, drop me a comment so I can see that you're there and I can say hello. What have we got coming? I've got a Festival of the Unexceptional video landed today, and Haggerty UK has promoted me on their website today as one of their featured YouTubers, which is quite cool. So I've got iron filings all on my hands and everything from drilling out screws. What have we got coming? I've got some exciting Proton t-shirt videos coming. We've got some tinkering on the Armstrong Siddeley coming up. We've got a Proton for sale. And then a few days' time, I've got a TT related video. Hi, Peter. Thank you very much for being with me tonight. Yeah, if you haven't seen the Festival of the Unexceptional videos yet, by the way, on the channel, please do. I think I'm probably now going to go and, well, I'm not going to have a lay down. I've got to go pick Mrs. John Coupland up. Ben, you've sent a message and then retracted it. Am I that boring? Bad Books. We're flying home from Slovenia tomorrow. And severe thunderstorms and flooding. Oh no, bad times. I didn't realize you was in Slovenia. How cool is that? Have you seen the t-shirts, by the way? Tell you what, I will do this as a real special thing for people that are live, that are watching live. You're going to see it here first. Ta-da! How cool is that? It's obviously flipped and reversed. My end, maybe it's not your end. That is my Proton on a t-shirt. Thanks to the guys at Haggerty and the Festival of the Unexceptional. Could have got your parts from Slovenia. Well, it's funny you should say that, Peter. I've got some parts coming from Czechoslovakia. I think there was 20 odd quid everywhere else, and it's £12 from Czechoslovakia. So I'm looking forward to them arriving. Big fan of your work, John. That's what I was trying to say. TT will come right in the end. That's the sort of positive attitude I need tonight. Ben, thank you very much. And thanks for your support on the channel. It's genuinely appreciated. I'm very humbled. Probably going to end the live now, to be honest with you. I've had my rant about my Audi TT. I have had my grumble. I'm going to go get something to munch on, and then I'm going to go pick Mrs. John Cooten and her friend up from work. So I'll be driving the pink Fiat around Boston tonight. Thanks everyone that has listened to me have a rant this evening. I didn't expect to be spending 150 quid today on the TT, to be honest with you. I expected to be spending 40 quid on a coil pack. But it's only money, right? Whatever you're getting up to this weekend, have a great weekend. Thanks to everyone genuinely for supporting the channel. I have had so many subscribers over the past few days. I've had 92 subscribers in the past 4 days, and that is brilliant, and I'm really humbled by that. And if you haven't seen the videos from the Festival of the Unexceptional on the channel, please check them out. Yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully the sun is shining where you are. It's terrible weather here. It's been on and off rain all day, which has been perfect for tinkering with Audis, I suppose. Might try and get the lawns cut early next week. Mrs. John Cooper news, by the way, she gets some results early next week. So Tuesday will be Mrs. John Coupland results. Big fingers crossed. Genuinely humbled. Thank you to everybody who has supported her recently and given us some support. Raining in Cornwall. Yeah. You can tell it's summer holidays, can't you? And good subscribers increasing. Have a great evening. Exactly. You're all legends. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. This live stream will be available on the channel. It's not one that I will be deleting. Till next time, thanks to everyone who's been involved. What should we talk about next time? Let me know in the comments below. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.